Hey Libra, I'm doing a reading for you for the full moon in Leo, right? I feel like around this time, I feel like you could be getting a lot more attention for like your physical attraction, right? I feel like you have a lot more people that are telling you how beautiful you look here, right? I feel like as you're like looking into the mirror here, like I feel like you're doing like a lot of like naked, gazing at your body here, but I feel like you're doing it different than you had before, right? I feel like you're like appreciating your body. I feel like you're taking notice of, how good you look in these pair of jeans, how nice you look today, right? I feel like you're a lot more like kind with yourself, right? A lot more appreciative of the gifts that you are here, right? Paying a lot more attention to how you look. I feel like it's not only you that's doing it. I feel like, Libra, I feel like it's not even things that, you were even really recognizing in yourself here, right? I feel like it's almost other people that are like calling your attention to these things, right? Like I don't think you knew your booty was getting juicier, until until like a couple people made a comment to you, like how nice you looked in those jeans, right? I feel like Libra, I don't think that you were really noticing like the upgrades that you're getting here for like your physical beauty, like how you're showing up in the world here, right? I feel like you have a lot more people around you that are almost like pointing out different things within yourself of like how good you look, like how like how you're taking care of yourself here as well, right? And I feel like that's helping you like kind of look at yourself, appreciate yourself, your beauty, the wonderfulness of you as well, right? Right. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of things here like that are beautiful about you that I don't think that you really notice, or you would say that because maybe you wish you had different body parts, or something like that. You wish you were different. We all do that. We all wish we looked different, or did different things here as well, right? But it's others appreciating how you are that is really honestly helping you, like you find the appreciation in yourself here as well, right? And I think that that's going to bring a lot more like courage, self-esteem, happiness, and joy just from waking up and being who you are, right? If other people can appreciate your beauty, then Libra, you can appreciate your beauty, right? First out, we have Ten of Swords, right? I feel like the reason why you almost don't like look at yourself as this way, I feel like there have been a lot of people in the past who could have been very negative, could have been very hurtful here as well. Like they could have said a lot of negative things about your body, about how you look, about how you are here as well. And I feel like that you almost like started believing these people here as well. Yeah, I feel like that's done and over with. I don't feel like you're having like the same people, the same energies come in and like tear you down, right? I feel like it could have been like just people that weren't happy within themselves. So I feel like they were trying to tear you down because you were so wonderful. I mean, you are so beautiful, you are so great, and so I feel like these were not even like facts or really their opinions. I feel like it was just a lot of negative people surrounding you, trying to dim your light. It's hard for you to come out here and really shine and be who you are, right? If you have all of these different negative words, negative energies, negative situations around you as well. So I feel like you're starting to dispel that. I feel like you're like, I feel like you could have been like looking in the mirror and like having like body dysmorphia, like not understanding like like that you're even your voice. Like I feel like you have a very beautiful voice, like you're very Venusian here as well, right? And I don't think you were really like seeing yourself for who you really are. I feel like you were just seeing yourself through like the eyes of other people that didn't have like good intentions, or that didn't even love themselves. So how could they love you or appreciate you here as well, right? Yeah, that's no more. Like it's completely coming to an end. Like you're appreciating yourself. You're really changing the types of energies that you're allowing around yourself as well. Like if you have a bunch of negative people and they're saying hurtful things about you, then I don't think they get to like stick around here very much longer, especially with how you're starting to shine your light now and the belief that you're having within yourself, within who you are here as well, right? I honestly feel like anybody could come in at this time and just say something really ugly and nasty to you, and I don't even think that you would believe it any longer. Like I feel like there was a space here where you would have just believed what somebody said about you, like, but I don't think that that's any longer, especially with this being a Ten of Swords here, right? Then we have Eight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of different energies that you're walking away from. I feel like the most important one is how you're viewing yourself. It's how you're viewing yourself here, right? Any sort of like negativity that you've had about who you are, how you look, not even just like the outer beauty here, right? We're also talking about inner beauty as well. I feel like you're truly recognizing yourself in the mirror for who you are. I feel like you're appreciating yourself for who you are as well, right? And I don't think anybody can come up against you and take that from you any longer, right? Like you have confidence, you have self-esteem, you know who you are, you know you're magical, right? And nobody can come in and take that from you any longer, right? And I feel like these have almost been like people that were like close to you, people that you had emotions for, like people that you truly believed in their words here as well, people that you had a lot of love for. And I feel like that's almost why you started believing it, right? Like these were people that you had true emotions for, right? And yeah, I feel like you've really taken that time out to really heal yourself, heal your heart, right? Find true love within yourself here as well. So that you understand when somebody really does love you. You know, like people that love you would never like say those mean, hurtful things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, yeah. So I feel like you're really starting to recognize the love for yourself. I feel like you're really healing yourself here as well, healing your heart here as well. And I feel like you could have also been nasty with other people. Oops, sorry. I feel like there could have been a space here where you could have been nasty with other people here. And I feel like that was just, I feel like that was just in how you were seeing yourself, right? Yeah. But I feel like all of that's changed here as well. I feel like you've really changed how you view yourself, how you view the world, how you view other people as well here, right? And then we have the Lovers. Yeah. Yeah. There could have been, once again, I feel like there could have been a lover here that you could have walked away from in the past in order to heal yourself, heal how you feel, heal how you are viewing yourself here as well, right? Yeah, that could have been a Gemini here as well, especially with it being the Lovers, but I feel like it was really just a person that you had a lot of love for, right? That you really did trust in how they saw you and how they spoke to you here as well, right? I feel like the reason why you're walking away is I feel like they could have said a lot of really mean, hurtful things to you that no longer apply. Like, if it don't apply, let it fly. And I feel like that's kind of like the thing that you're realizing here is I feel like you were allowing yourself to like get upset in these situations and be manipulated here, right? Because you cared about these people, but these are not your people. And I feel like you're realizing that. I feel like you're realizing that. The more you love yourself and you talk to yourself and you treat yourself kindly here, right? Another person will come in and do that for you, right? A person that's truly there for you, right? We're all just like reflections of how we're really feeling on the inside here, right? So don't allow somebody who hates themselves, who views themselves negatively, come in and affect how you view yourself here as well, right? People who love themselves don't treat other people terribly, right? And then here you are, Libra, Queen of Swords. You're not allowing yourself to get so wrapped up in the emotion of these things here as well, right? Yeah. Yeah. I feel like you're looking at yourself and other people through facts, right? Like you're not letting it, like the emotions of other people, of even yourself, to come in and like take away from what you know to be true, right? You're not, just because you feel like you're you know, like you're a little bloated that day and you can't fit in your jeans, right? You're not gonna allow yourself to like start thinking you're fat here either. You know, like you're really gonna like, you're going with things that you know to be true. You know who you are. You know how you look in the mirror here, right? And the more you're doing that and not getting so wrapped up in your emotions about it here, right? The more you're going to come into balance with yourself. The more you're going to have more abundance here as well, right? I feel like it was almost like you believing in what these other people were saying, right? I feel like that was throwing you off balance. I feel like that was taking from you here, right? I feel like it was almost like hurting your money here. Like you could have been working around people here who didn't have very nice things to say about how you worked or how you were or how, you know, who you are here, right? And I feel like you were almost like allowing that to get to you here a little bit. And I feel like you were forgetting your magic, forgetting your power, forgetting who you really are here, right? That's no more. Like you realize that the more you allow people to come in and like their opinions to affect or change you here, right? You're realizing that that shrinks your money, that shrinks your abundances. You're believing in other people's truths here, and that's not your truth here, right? You're not allowing your emotions to come in and mess with your money any longer here, right? First out, under this Ten of Swords, I feel like there was an ending here with the King of Swords. That could be any air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius here, right? I feel like this is a person who uses their words to manipulate you a lot here, right? I feel like this could have been a person who there's a lot of giving and receiving with here, right? Like I feel like they could have been helping you out with your money, with your finances here. Yeah, and then we have Page of Pentacles. Yeah, and then we have Page of Pentacles. I feel like you allowed this person to be around you, allowed them to say the things that they did, only because they were helping you out financially, right? Here's the thing, it's the Page of Pentacles. They were giving you chump change, right? Like they were only giving you a little bit of money. And I feel like you realized that. Like I feel like you realized I could do better on my own, right? Like the money, the amount of money, the amount of energy exchange that you were receiving here wasn't enough for you to continue in this hurtful, angry energy, right? Especially with it being the Ten of Swords. What is this Eight of Cups? Yeah, so I feel like you're walking away from it. I feel like once you have these realizations, I feel like that's making you get on with your life. And we have the Hermit card. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's making you walk away from the situation and be more on your own. Figure out, yeah, I feel like you're a lot more protective of yourself. I feel like you have thick skin now, right? I don't feel like this person can come in, and I feel like it's because you took some time out alone. You took some time to figure out what it is you truly believe here, and I feel like you were protecting yourself while you were doing it as well, right? I feel like you really honed in on what you believe to be true, you know, what you wanted here as well. And then we have the High Priestess, and then we have the High Priestess. You knew this was you knew this was something you were supposed to be doing. You knew this was something you were supposed to be doing, right? You knew you were supposed to be on your own. You knew there were some things you were having to figure out for yourself here, right? You knew that you were having to protect yourself from this person here in order to get where it is you're wanting to go, right? I feel like you are finally understanding everything that has gone up to this point, right? And where it is you're trying to take yourself. You might be a little slower to move here than you necessarily should be, or you know, ought to be, right? But once again, it's the woulda, coulda, shoulda. You're moving at the pace that you're supposed to be for you in this circumstance, in this situation here, right? Just as long as you're holding faith within yourself and believing that like what you're doing is supposed to be happening, you're going to be manifesting yourself out of the situation so quick into a situation that is truly for you, right? You can do better on your own. And then we have the Magician card. We have the High Priestess, Magician, the Hermit. Yeah, you're walking away to focus in on your life, yourself, what you can manifest, what you can bring for you, right? And as you're doing this, I feel like you're really healing your heart. I feel like you're really healing your emotions here as well, right? I feel like there's going to be an energy shift within yourself where you're really, I feel like you're really working in the love frequency energy here, right? And I feel like that's the shift from what you were working in before, because keep in mind, it was the King of Swords. That's not emotional whatsoever. You're really shifting yourself and going into a space where you're working with love energy, where you're working with joy, where you're working with happiness here, right? Where you're really seeing for yourself your own true light, how important your heart energy is, how important your love truly is for yourself here as well. And then we have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have a brand new beginning in love. The more you start, yeah, a brand new direction here for your life as well. Oh, yeah. Libra, I feel like out of nowhere, I feel like you were slow to move here for a purpose. Once again, I feel like that was for a purpose, because the next energy that you're going into, you're going to need to have had that like kind of tapering off effect here as well, right? In order for this brand new beginning to be coming in for you here as well, right? And then we have the Devil with the Page of Wands. You could be working with a Capricorn here, right? I feel like they could be a lot younger than you, especially with the Page of Wands here, right? I feel like they're encouraging you to where you have been like slowed down here in the past, right? We have this energy here where they're making you get up, they're making you move, like out of nowhere. It's time to start moving. It's time to start going here as well, right? Yeah, you could be working with a Capricorn. I feel like they could be encouraging you, inspiring you, uplifting you here, right? Getting you out of like these stuck, stagnant energies as well, right? Yeah. I feel like they could be helping you cut cords, change patternings, change cycles here as well, right? What is this Lover's card? We have the Six of Swords. And the Knight of Swords. I feel like there could be a new situation here where I feel like you're almost like packing your stuff up to try to go and figure out the truth for yourself here as well, right? About this lover. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you could be traveling for work here, right? And I feel like as you're traveling, I feel like you could be meeting somebody along the way, right? And I feel like They're going to help you see your truth, help you see your direction a lot more as well. I feel like they're almost going to clear the path. I feel like they're going to be a lot more honest with you than I think you're probably used to, right? What is this Queen of Swords? That is you, Libra. We have the Page of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're doing a lot of investigating. I feel like you're doing investigating. I feel like I feel like you could be coming up with different ideas from this. I feel like you're doing a lot of studying, a lot of research here as well, right? Really paying attention. Now, that could be, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles as well. You could be spying on a Queen of Pentacles here at this time. I feel like you're just doing a lot of research. I feel like you're taking in a lot more things here, right? I feel like they're almost like, I feel like it's this Queen of Pentacles that's almost like coming in and bringing in new ideas for where is you're supposed to be going here, right? I feel like they're almost like planting seeds, right? Like encouraging you, uplifting you here, right? Bringing in new ideas that I don't think you ever thought of, right? I feel like sometimes it's good, like it's good to keep your own ideas to yourself here, right? But like sometimes you need like a sounding board, and don't go to the whole neighborhood either. Like pick like one person here that you trust, like kind of bounce ideas off of. It's good to have somebody that's supportive and uplifting and encouraging for you, right? That helps you to see things a little bit different, that brings in new ideas for you that you wouldn't have thought of, right? And I feel like there's an energy coming in that's really helping push you into a new direction here as well. And then we have the Seven of Wands. And then we have the Seven of Wands. Yeah. I feel like they're almost helping you like protect yourself here as well. I feel like they're almost like encouraging you, like helping you to be a more like peaceful person here as well, right? Yes. What is this Two of Pentacles? I feel like the more that you're getting in this space where you're not having to fuss and fight, you're not having to go out and like I feel like you're coming across in a much more peaceful manner here, right? And the more you're in that energy, the more you're not wanting to fight, not wanting to fuss here, right? That's going to be pulling in so much abundance, so much balance for you, not just physical balance, but also like spiritual balance, financial balance, emotional balance here, right? The more you're going into a space where you can come across peaceful here, right? The more things are going to start working out for you here as well. I feel like your pocketbook is going to start growing here, right? I feel like you're going to have new ideas, new directions just swinging into you out of nowhere as well, right? Sorry, so many phone calls. So many phone calls. And then we have the World. I feel like there's going to be a lot of ending of karmic cycles here for you coming into play. The more you're starting to balance yourself out, the more you're starting to, especially with those scales here, Libra, I feel like the more that you're starting to balance yourself out here, the more you're going to start closing karmic cycles here, right? Keep in mind, Libra works so good with Saturn, and it's Aquarius season, but it's still Saturn, right? The more that you're focusing in on yourself, balancing out yourself here as well, the more there's going to be an end to a lot of karmic cycles that have been going on for yourself, right? A lot of things that you didn't necessarily need to continue working in, right? I feel like you've already seen everything crystal clear. And I feel like these endings are going to be coming out of nowhere for you. I feel like you're going to have like a lot of karmic returns for people. I feel like if people have been like treating you dirty, trying to take from you here as well, I feel like they're getting their karma, right? Yeah, I feel like we have the Judgment. I feel like you're getting like a front row seat as to, and it's very, very Saturnian, especially with the World and the Judgment card here. Yeah, I feel like people are going to start like reaping their rewards or curses, whatever, based on how they've been treating you here as well, right? When this ending is coming out and like, there's going to be an ending from a karmic cycle that's happening out of nowhere, right? And I feel like that's going to be releasing you. And I feel like that's going to be pushing you into a new direction that is more for you, right? And I feel like your finances, I feel like if you've had any like issues with your financial situation here as well, I feel like that's coming to pass here as well, depending on what kind of work that you've been putting in for yourself, right? Let's get one card out for how you can help heal this energy. One card. Drink tea. Take some time out today, really just to enjoy yourself, right? Like just have a moment out just for you, right? Something that you enjoy doing, taking a peaceful moment here, right? There's no reason to rush. There's no reason to run around like a chicken with your head cut off. Take time, be peaceful, enjoy yourself, enjoy your time here, right? And do it for yourself. You don't have to do it for anybody else, right? All right, Libra, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing, and I will see you next time. Bye.